Hey guys, this is MasterViniMC here, and today we are going to go caving with kings. The royalty in question being me. Yeah, check out that handsome man in his crown. And I tell you what, a couple seconds ago was one of those occasions where I really wish that I had the hard drive space to just record everything that I do on here, because I had one of the coolest things happen to me, and I want to show you guys what it was. I decided to forgo my diamond armor for some iron armor, and I had like 17 levels on me. I thought to myself, well, I'll toss a couple levels on the iron armor and just see what I get as far as enchantments go. That way, I'm gonna be out caving today. If I lose, if I fall in a pool of lava or something, I don't lose everything at once, effectively, if I die. And there's a small chance of that happening every time you go out. So I enchanted up 4 pieces of diamond armor here, and I got some of the best enchantments that I think I could have gotten for my money. Like, I can't believe that. I got protection 1. This was a level 1 enchantment, protection 1, level 1 enchantment, protection 1, level 1 enchantment, protection 1, and on the boots for 14 levels, I got feather falling 2. So I've even got feather falling here today, guys. So I don't know. I mean, that's pretty lucky. I don't know if that's kind of like fate telling me, hey, you're gonna get your ass handed to you today, so you better be ready there, bucko. And the Minecraft gods are trying to prepare me for the fact that I'm going to totally get handed my own keister. But we will see. So today, my philosophy, guys. My philosophy is that you got to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That's the level that you've got to operate on if you want to run a successful Minecraft empire. And so today we're gonna go caving. We'll be caving within the perimeter of my witch farm. So we're gonna go through our nether portal here. I'm gonna show you guys how I get to my witch farm. I'm going to show that off real quick, and then we're going to hop in the nearest hole in the ground, and bear with that obnoxious noise. Oh, goodness. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Is it over yet? Might have to pop a gas here. So, I think that some people, when they build through the nether, this is just a little commentary on the way to the caving. Commentary on the way to commentary, so that's what it's all about. But I feel like some people like to build these nether hubs or these situations where you never kind of get to see the level generation, the terrain generation of the nether. And I happen to think that the nether generates in a really interesting way, especially if you're used to spending a lot of your time in the overworld. For as much as I hate the textures, I try and keep the original terrain and I try to make it a little bit more bright and pleasant by using this sandstone whenever I can. But, I haven't just bridged out over here with just sandstone. There's stone underneath because sometimes I get some gas through here, so. Yeah. And I love that walkway style. This is half slabs. And these are stairs. And I love the way that this looks. These are whole blocks. Every, was it like 6 blocks down? And this is a walkway style that I have used a few different times now, and I've actually gotten a kick out of, so I've got that running through my different places. So here we are, guys, at the witch farm, which is apparently, at the moment, not making witches, but is rather making spiders. Thank you for that. Go away. Oh, it's making witches too. They just poisoned me. Man down, assaulting royalty. Ooh, I don't feel so good. I'm nauseous. Better eat. Otherwise, this poison will actually get to me. Let's go ahead and check the game sounds. 16 is a little bit louder than what I run it at. So you gotta understand, when I play personally, I don't usually have my sounds really turned up at all. So, I get a couple creepers to sneak up on me here and there, but I don't know. most of the sounds I just kind of forego. Up here, I've been really trying to save some resources on this. So this is just like hash slabs and water to prevent the mobs from spawning. This is based on some videos by DocM77 and a couple other people. To quote actually DocM77, no one Minecraft idea or project is really the fruit of one mind. And you know, in the Minecraft community, you always try and give credit where credit's due. So in the description of this, because I'm kind of showing off, or at least talking about the witch farm here a little bit today, I'm gonna go ahead and toss that video description down in the bottom here, so that you guys can take a peek at that if you want, so you guys can build your own. I know I found it very helpful in building mine. I didn't actually. It's not an exact replica per se. It's more of kind of just gave me some inspiration on how to build my own. I'm not sure that I'm going to use the shifting floor design that they have since implemented. So we'll have to see. We could spend a little bit of time focusing on the mechanics and the technical Minecraft end of that on a different occasion. Today I am looking for a bit of this cave that is not explored yet. I don't know. Well, here's Albert. He goes back this way. So this is the first time that I've been caving extensively while recording. So just a fair warning. I may very well just get incredibly lost down here, because I may have to spend, obviously I want to keep you guys entertained, so I may end up spending so much of my time keeping you guys entertained that I may very well just end up turned all the way around, lose all my bearings. So hopefully not. We'll see. Practice makes perfect. Like I said, I'm looking forward to, or I would like to do one of these kind of more talky episodes and exploring episodes every Friday. So this will be released on Friday this week, going into December here. What is this? This is the very end of November, if anybody cares. Very end of November 2012. So what do you guys think about that whole Mayan calendar thing? What's the dealio with that? Oh! Yeah, you can go away. No. No. Thank you. So, my opinion on the matter is, at least with that specific kind of story, is that if the Mayans ended their calendar there on that date, I would say that's probably because they ran out of the stone that they were chiseling on. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a picture of it, but it's roughly just this giant stone with some different, like pictograms carved on it. I don't want to be insensitive if anybody's, Mayan out there, or if anybody has strong ties to the Mayan culture. I don't want to be misinterpreting, but I just think it's kind of one of those things that at least everybody at this point has probably heard on once or twice on the internet from different sources, and it's been in Hollywood. It's been the subject matter of a few different movies now. And I think it's an interesting topic. I think it's kind of silly that people are going to predict the end of the world. By hook or by crook, I'm sure that it will meet its demise in one way or another. But I think trying to predict said demise is just about as practical as trying to predict the date of your own demise, personally. It's just, it takes all the fun out of life, you know what I mean? If you had an expiration date stamped on your keister the minute you were born, it says you're gonna go out this way on this date. That wouldn't be very fun. You gotta believe somewheres in yourself that you get a little bit more freedom to have a little bit more fun than that. So, another thing I wanted to, one of the things that I know specifically that I wanted to talk about today was why I chose to not start over a fresh survival map when I started filming these videos, and why I have been filming them all on a map that I've been playing on for a little less than a full calendar year now. I've watched quite a lot of YouTube content in the last probably 2 years, and I feel like a lot of people have covered the ups and downs, at least as far as the game is concerned right now, or at least as far as Minecraft is concerned right now. I've kind of that first couple weeks of resource gathering. Names big and small, you know, not to name any, have gone through the, well, first you start out in a biome, you know, of hopefully kind of just either your own choosing. I mean, you can choose a seed or you can get one randomly generated. But, and then you find a tree, and you punch the tree, and then you end a pearl. No. Really? All the way up here just for this water source? Go away, man. Go away. So this intersects back into this abandoned mine shaft, and I had gone through this and a little bit. Apparently I'm winding back in on myself at the very moment. And I hear spiders, and ooh, I was right. It's probably gonna be poisony spiders. Poisony spiders? No, that's a big spider. Go away. Go away. Spiders, man, they always get in that one hit. They like bop you on the nose. They're like, you're a bad dog. Go away. Boop. Ooh. You guys know what that means. You guys know what that means. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Watch party dance here. See if we can get F5. You gonna get it? 5 again. Yeah. Alright, enough of that nonsense. Let's go raid that dungeon before anything else spawns. Uh-oh, that's not good. More spider webs are not friendly. You can go away. Maybe it's a spider spawner. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because I hear zombies and I hear spiders. Yep. Up in here. Oh, spiders. They're all up on the ceiling, aren't they? Oh, only one spawned right in front of me. Go away, go away, go away. And there's totally a zombie. Get a few torches in there. Take out this. Now we get to see what's in the chests, guys. And actually, before we do that, I just want to poke out here because I know there's zombies over here. And I would love to know where he is. And I feel a little bit more safe about kind of looting. I just don't want nothing to sneak up on me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm probably not necessarily in any danger of getting my butt kicked right now, but you know, it's a good policy. Yes! See, I love saddles. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I got like almost a full double chest in my home. Cocoa beans I'm going to leave here. I don't need those. Iron, gunpowder I'll take. String, buckets can stay here. I'm actually going to leave the spider eyes. Bone can stay. The dirt can stay. Gravel I use in all sorts of projects, so I actually keep that. And I'm gonna nab this delicious green stuff. This is one of my favorite blocks in the entire game, guys. And I'm still like, I'm excited. Like, I'm doing the party dance. Yeah. Oh, I love finding dungeons. I think if I ever did start a map over again, one of the things that I would have to do is I'd have to keep a tally mark. You know what I mean? Or like, you know, every time I died and how I died. So it'd have to be like a big death board. But then like another thing would have to be like, you know, like how many dungeons I've found. You know, and like how many. I should have known better. No, go away. No. Ooh, let me place the torch. Do not interfere with my work. I curse you and your entire family. Do spiders have family? How does that work out? Are they just kind of like a collective automaton? Or some kind of communal reference? I don't know. Yeah, so let me not drift don't let me drift too far away from what I was talking about before. We found this awesome dungeon. Yeah. It's always a good day when you find a dungeon, guys. I just got done taking my 5-hour course. I live in upstate New York, and I know that. See, I don't know for like other states or like other areas of the country, but at least in New York, I can speak for that, and I can say that you gotta take a 5-hour driver's course, which is exactly what it sounds like. You sit in a room for 5 hours, and they basically are like, driving and drinking is a bad idea, and anybody who does it is a total douchebag. And yeah, so you know. Oh, also by the way, here's how to drive. You know, like the basics, kind of. You know, how to navigate different intersections, how to tell who has the right of way in, you know, driving situations, so on and so forth. Mostly stuff I already knew. If you read they have like a little handbook, you know what I mean, that you can like look at before you have to take your written tests. So you got to go into the DMV, you take a 20-question written test, and then you got to get like, what is it? You can still, see, now this is a messed up thing. Out of 20 questions, and for anybody here that goes to school, out of 20 questions, if you get 6 of them wrong, are you still going to pass? I mean, how does that work in your school with your grading system? That's kind of messed up, because you got a third, you know, pretty much, you know, a third of them wrong, and that's a third of the material you don't know, you know, and you are still considered to be passing. That's messed up, I think, personally. So, and they wonder why New York drivers are like crazy, you know. They wonder why, you know, we get picked on up here. C'est la vie, such is life. So, just edification for those who are curious, because I'm sure some of you are. I am not collecting these fence posts. I came up with this method of telling where I had been in an abandoned mine shaft a long time ago. The easiest thing is you go and don't tell Mojang, but these efficiency shovels cost 1 diamond and 2 sticks, and they work really good for taking out any material that's made out of wood. And you just put one of those in your inventory, and it's a gravel destroyer on top of the fact that you take out all the fence posts that you see when you go along. But if you walk down a hallway and you're like, hey, all the fence posts are gone here, you know, that means I've been here before. So, just, you know, little tricks of the trade. Again, this is what my series is all about. It's about the big builds, you know, and it's about the little tips and tricks that are going to help you make your Minecraft empire at least, let's be fair, at least half as awesome as mine. No, I'm just joking. I joke. I'm sure there are much better Minecraft empires out there than mine. But what they got that I don't is, well, that's actually interesting. What do they have that I don't? No, flip that, reverse it around. What I have that they do not is me. And, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I think having me is definitely an asset for any project. I'm pretty cool. I'm sorry, I can't even go on with this. I'm making myself laugh. You guys probably sitting there thinking, look at this fool. He's so full of himself. How dare he? Another thing that I can't believe I see people caving without, like, ever on any occasion, is a bucket of water, just for that reason. I mean, I just demonstrated for you there, obviously. Like, it boggles my mind. There are certain just, like, basic things that I feel like people... Holy... What level are we at? Goodness gracious. 1, 2, 3. F3? You're at Y27. Okay. Alright. I don't know that I want to go down the big, dark, creepy hole at the very moment. Oh, hi. How are you? You just burned up all my coal. I'd appreciate it if you didn't do that. Thank you. Yeah, that's right, buddy. Gonna use up this gravel because I don't want to use this stone. I got a silk touch pick with me, and I don't always use those while caving, but I've been using so much stone lately that I thought to myself, you know, I'm gonna silk touch the stone, and yeah, it's probably worth it in the end. You know what I mean? I go through so many of them. Actually, really the reason why I really need to cave extensively, at least once a week, regardless of whether I'm lighting up the witch perimeter upstairs or not, is because I go through so much diamond. I feel like you reach a certain point in your map where, like, you know, you run on diamond, whether you're willing to admit it or not. But, like, think about it. What do I got on me right now? And, like, I can, once you get going with diamond, you will never go back to iron. You will. It saves you so much time and frustration. Like, just trying to keep, like, stack up iron, and you got to keep woods. Like, how many times would I have had to stop to recraft a shovel? You know, and the amount of gravel that I've taken out alone since I've been making films here in this last week. Dozens of times. That's wasting your time. That's wasting my time. See, on me right now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 pieces of diamond. And now, granted, the most efficient way to get it, and I can say this from experience. You guys can. Oh, that's pretty. Anybody else as excited as me? You know that feeling. You know that feeling when you're down here and you find that blue shiny stuff. Oh, I'm so happy. I would like to thank the Academy for giving me this beautiful, beautiful award of awesome diamondliness, and I just don't even know what to say. I'm getting all teary-eyed. Oh. Yeah, no, it's a good day, man. Man, that 5 hour, it is. You sit in a classroom for 5 hours. Think about that. Like, even you college students, your lectures don't even run for 5 hours. You know, they give you a little break in the middle, but it's like, killing me. You know, and it's one of those things where, like, I've been driving, you know what I mean? I'm a college student. You know, I've been driving my parents' car around and, you know, running errands and doing all this, and I've got hours behind the wheel, so I know the basics. And, you know, make me sit there and feel like an idiot because apparently I don't know the basics. Who has the right-of-way in a situation where 3 taxi drivers, 4 ambulances, the president himself, and Air Force One are all parked? You know, and they're all in a roundabout on top of it. Now, who has the right-of-way? I don't know. You tell me. I'm just joking. Yeah. So much iron. I love it. See, I was really worried here that when I first found out about the crafting recipe for the what do they call it? The beacons that you needed to have basically like something like what 5, 6 stacks of blocks of iron or some other material. I guess you can use, what is it, like emerald or gold. But let's face it, I mean, like if you got that much emerald or gold, you should have that much iron. I mean, unless you're doing something that, you know, I ain't never heard of before. Yeah. So, but I was kind of worried when they first were talking about that. I'm like, I will never see iron again. It will all disappear. But I've been doing pretty good with it recently. I have to say, I can't be full already. Well, I guess I can. I got some junk in here. Yeah, we don't need spider eyes, man. You know, here's another fun little fact, and this is go away. Bats. They don't even drop anything. I even get like experience for that. I mean, seriously, man. They're just a nuisance. Zoombird. There's another chest over here. I want to get this. I definitely don't want to skip over that. That one right there. But I was real worried about that, and I really haven't had a problem with it. It hasn't been nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like I said, all I got to do is go on a pretty decent caving trip once a week, and I figure my math is that the amount of time that I play, roughly, if I get about 7 to 12 diamonds a week And again, this is just kind of rough math. If I get about 7 to 12 diamonds a week, I'm good. I can keep a set of tools on me. I can keep them repaired because we got the iron anvils out now. And, yeah, and that seems to about do it for me. So, whoa! Whoa! What was... I'm a little scared now. Are you there? You are not there. So, where are you? Oh! Bejeebus! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! What's going on? I'm speechless. People, I'm speechless. I don't know what's going on here. I'm not happy. Are you happy? Are these the Minecraft gods ragging on me because I was bragging about all of my resources? I'm sorry. I'll hide in the corner. I'll be nice. Please don't hurt me. No, I'm just joking with you. No, but like, sir, what was that? I don't even know. I don't even... What's the deal? They were glitching through some... That's it. Man. These suicidal mobs. I'm telling you. What? They just changed that in like, what, 1.4... or... Is it 1.45? It's gotta be. Don't quote me on that. Numbers aren't my thing, man. But they just changed it so it used to be that mobs would not endanger themselves to get to you. And this was a while ago. And then they changed it so mobs will do a calculation. And they're like, well, if I can jump from this many blocks and only take a little bit of damage, then I'll chase after you. And now apparently mobs will pretty much just suicide jump from any height. And the creepers are so bad that they'll just jump, and when they get down by you, they just boom. And they go. So they're like literally suicide bombers. It's crazy. That is some dangerous stuff. We already looked in there. You know why? All these fence things are gone. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know, guys. That might be some excitement for one day. I'm going to take a quick break here, and I'm going to check the time we're running at. And I think we might step back for our closing remarks, or actually, seeing as I'm kind of having fun here, we might do this in a two-parter. We'll see. Maybe we'll release one on Friday, and then we'll do another one for the weekend, and that'll be good for you guys until we get back to our building, our Empire building on Monday. So I'm gonna take a quick peek at that, and I will see you guys sometime in the future.